Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. Welcome back to another live show. Now during today's live show, we're going to have two guests, and just waiting on them to bounce in from on the Skype connection here. Oh, here we go, video call. Okay, so I video call right now. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hey Archie, can you hear me and see me?
I can hear you. Can you hear and see me?
Yeah, and the world's about to see you when you're ready. And you ready to go on the YouTube channel?
I'm ready to go now. Let's do it live.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start you with. I'll introduce you. Let's see, just a second here.
Beautiful, man.
I appreciate you joining in. I think Hybrid's going to be joining us too.
No worries.
So
Hybrid. I don't know who the hell he is. Is he important?
Yeah, he actually is. And okay, well, there's. Let's see. Let me pop us over here on camera 2 here. Almost live. Okay, let's see. Actually, I've got to reposition myself now.
It's okay.
I'll have to catch you offline. There's this new broadcasting equipment I found that's really cool. I think you'd love for your.
I use StreamYard. I love StreamYard.
StreamYard is cool. See, my problem
I
is
subscribe to it. I get the extra bits.
Oh, okay. So you've got the big full-fledged thing, man. Okay, so let's see. This should pop up. So let's see both of us now. Okay, so we're live. We've got AC3 Archibald Cheswell III, man that does not require an introduction, but I'll go ahead and introduce him anyway. So just kind of a quick history of AC3 and how I discovered AC3 on the internet. And this was many years ago. This was back in the early 2000s. I had purchased an Omega Seamaster 300M with a blue wave dial because it was a James Bond watch, and at the time I didn't really know a lot about watches, and I was researching my next piece. I wanted to step outside of just the Seamaster or the Submariner, and almost every search I did on Google, it landed on AC3's page, on his it landed on your YouTube page, and every piece that I purchased since then, and you're actually the reason I bought a Baume & Mercer. I don't know why I did that, and then I stumbled upon your videos, and I'm like, man, that's not a desirable piece, and I sold it, and I always research before I pick up a new piece. I check your content to see if it's desirable or if it's something I should stay away from, and also AC3 invented the wristwatch check. What are you wearing tonight?
Thank you. What am I wearing tonight? I'm wearing my 6 Patek Philippe dress watch, white gold. Elegant. It's 5127G, but if that means anything. But I love this watch more than most people.
Very
Actually,
good.
I love this watch more than 99.999% of people.
There you go. It doesn't have opinions. And I'm wearing the PAM 112 on a rubber, as you would say, rubber strap.
I actually love the 112. That's a very beautiful, just classic PAM.
Well,
classic.
you're the one that turned me on to this, because I wanted to add I like dive watches. Most of the pieces I have are ones that I can swim with, and
yes,
you turned me on to this because, and I got it. Actually, I bought it at an AD in St. Martin in the French West Indies.
Oh, I see.
But see, I had to go in there, and I had to do the whole, I had to haggle. So,
of course,
I walked in, and I didn't wear anything nice. I was in a swimsuit, but it was dry, and I wasn't dripping on their floor.
Dry, you wasn't dripping. Hey, man, that's it. Yeah. How much discount did you get?
Oh, I got a really, and out of the. We never really want to say prices that an authorized dealer gave, but let's just put it this way: I've caught up if I was to sell on the pre-owned market, and it's one I intend to keep. But I haggled, and I knew that was a piece I wanted. They had the other ones. They had some of the new ones that didn't have the sapphire sandwich dial, and they didn't have the exhibition case back,
Yeah.
and then you get into the ones that are, this is a base model, or I consider it a base model, so it's a reference that you're not paying the inflated premium. You're getting
No,
something that's
no,
desirable.
I understand. By the way, I've had a huge revamp. I don't know if you're aware of this. I wanted to make an exclusive announcement on your channel.
Okay.
So let me just tell you the YouTube business. I'm a businessman, okay? That's what I am. I worship money and Patek Philippe. Basically, for me, the saying, because this is a G-rated channel, it's Patek and a certain part of female anatomy that I really do love. That's the meaning of life. That is the meaning of life. Everything else is superfluous. The thing is, I needed to earn it. I wanted to be famous. I needed to be special. So I actually started my YouTube career rather nice, and then I discovered I wasn't getting ratings or views or anything. So I went completely off the deep end, swearing, cursing, it's you name it. And I did that to bring in the audience. And now, IrixGuy, now that we're friends, I tell you that I've actually now completely stopped the profanities. I'm still angry. See, you can say things in a very aggressive way without using swear words and getting demonetized. So what I do now, actually, I had to do certain things to get my market share. Now I got the market share. I can clean it up for corporate money. So I'm a complete sellout. That's what I am. I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. And that's why I'm wearing the suit. Now I'm wearing suits, and I'm I'm promoting second-rate mortgage products, redraw facilities, reverse mortgages, certain brands of European car with known problems, and I'll do anything for money.
A plastic water pump.
Plastic water pump. Plastic water pump. Yes, yes. So I got to tell you, IrixGuy, you've always had a clean show. You've gone about it a different way. Me and you, the funny thing is, me and you have had very similar ratings.
Mm-hmm.
On my main channel, the ArchieLuxury channel, I had about 50 million views, but I pulled videos which were controversial, so I was down to about 40 something million now. I got 63 or 62,000 subscribers on the ArchieLuxury channel. It's very hard. YouTube, I never buy, by the way, I never buy ratings, I never buy views, I never buy subscribers. It's not that I wouldn't consider it, it's just that I always thought, well, I'm always scared of getting them removed. And I like to be honest. If I can't make it honestly, I'd rather not do it. You know what I mean? I don't believe in faking it till you make it.
Yeah.
I'm not in Amway. I'm not in Amway or any other multi-level marketing product of the moment. I don't want to fake it till I make it. I give you my figures. If you don't, by the way, I'm just a bit nervous. I'm just caressing. My hobby is ladies' shoes. I love ladies' shoes. This is a beautiful Prada limited edition shoe. I'm just feeling a little bit nervous. I woke up so early. I'm just rubbing the path there.
So what about what do you think with the YouTube? Because your analytics, because when I found you for the watches, and we've kind of trended the same way, and you don't. Everything you said, everything you've done is organic. All mine's organic. The only thing I did do AdWords for video. I don't know if you've ever done a paid AdWords for video campaign through Google.
No, did that work?
It does. So like if you've got a video, let's just say it's one of your videos, you look at your analytics, it's one of your heavy hitters, and or maybe you've got a new video and you want to publicize it, you can spend, whatever amount you want to spend, a few $100 or $50, and AdWords for video, basically what'll happen, that will appear within any videos that YouTube places it in when, people are watching our channels, it links back to you. So it's a great way to.
Yeah. I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I'm an old dog. I'm 48 in October. I don't know if I can be bothered. You know that?
Well, you got to keep trending. I mean, you know, this is a big business, and I'm like you. You know, I'm in it for the money. I mean, well, I'm in it for the entertainment, but I'm in it for the money. And
Of course. Hey, let me. I didn't think I had 6 Patek Philippe's.
there you go.
I'm not a communist. I'm not a communist or a supporter.
And you're a Trump supporter.
Oh, 100%. About the sign on the wall. 2020. 2020. I got to be honest with you. With Trump, I got to be totally honest with you. I read Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal in high school.
Yeah.
I've been a massive Donald Trump fan. Actually, the funniest thing is, I don't know if you've actually seen this. Just hang on, I'm just ordering a coffee. Please bring me a coffee. I'm just organizing some beverages. I might just make a quick call. Just hang on there.
Cool.
I'm just organizing a beverage. They're not answering. I've got staff who are. Oh, they're not answering. Okay. Look, what I wanted to say was, you know, we're talking there. This is a business. It's very much a business. I try my best. It's a very interesting business. See, the thing is, the Googles have changed so much over the last 10 years. I've seen certain channels. I started off luxury goods and watches and moved into other things. And I've got to tell you, those other things have become a little bit dangerous type topics. So I've very much backed out of them. MG toe that's a toxic subject now, but that was so popular at one stage. Unfortunately, a lot of MG toe channels were demonetized, which I think is unfair because the whole thing about YouTube was that it was as long as it wasn't hate speech. I must admit, the Ku Klux Klan, you can get rid of those losers. I've got no time for racism or, you know, weird morons, you know. But someone who's MG toe's kind of hilarious. I mean, could you? I don't know about you. I couldn't survive 6 months without a woman.
There you go. No,
you know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I love women. I love women, and I don't think all women are bad. Not all women are good. Not all women are bad. But there's some. I love MG toe content. One of my favorite channels is Coach Red Pill.
Okay.
He's a very, very nice academic. He talks. I like Jordan Peterson. He's there's a lot of things. I actually, I'm a huge YouTuber. I actually don't have a TV. I just watch YouTube, and I got Netflix. I did subscribe to Netflix, and I got to tell you the truth. There, I'm really gearing up my business. No more swearing now. People thought that was terrible. I've removed the swearing. How could I cope? Well, I'm afraid to tell you this. When I used to swear a lot, the video was not monetized. Why? I've wasted my time doing it.
Right.
I've done it for free. Why would you do that?
Well, what you did though, you had a brilliant model because that captured buzz, so you bumped your subscriber count up because of that.
Yeah, it's not that high. My subscriber count, you know.
You're in the 60s, aren't you? The mid 60s or high 60s?
So many people cheat, but you know, there's new watch channels that have over 150,000 views, and they've only been going for 2 years, and they've bought it all.
Some of those, though, you know, and I've researched a lot of those, and I can speak about your competitors, you know, without
sure.
If you want to chime in, you can. Teddy Baldassare, you know, his thing is, well, he's connected with the guy from Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah, I love Mr. Wonderful, by the way.
Yeah, he's good, and I think, you know, and I'm not, by no means am I implying that he's bought views, because I don't think that's the case, but, you know, when you're connected with a big name celebrity like that, I mean, obviously,
yeah, but
your channel.
He had huge views when he wasn't connected with Kevin.
Right.
Okay.
And then he connected with Kevin O'Leary, and it just amplified it.
Yeah, but he had huge views before then. I think they're a bit suspicious, to be honest with you. You know, the other channel was TGV. I know people who were in partnership with him, and they told me he was buying views. This was his plan. Okay, there's a guy called Craig Teal Jones. He was actually that channel, the Urban Gentry, was actually a combination of Craig Teal Jones and TGV. And he told me they had a fallout over to buy or not to buy. And I got to be honest with you. There's a great movie. One of my favorite movies is Margin Call with Jeremy
Oh,
Irons.
that's a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one.
And he goes, "There's three ways. There's three ways to win or do things. Number one, be first. Number two, be smarter. And number three, cheat. I don't cheat." That's the great line, and I love that line. He goes, it's damn well faster just to be first out the gate. and I got to tell you, look, seriously, I don't want to cheat. I don't want to buy views. I don't want to do things. I'm trying to now clean up my act. No more swearing, and I can say very aggressive things without having to drop F-bombs or C-bombs. Or it's actually quite fun. That I actually enjoy the acting in my videos. I really do enjoy that. People can get, they think you're serious. You know, the big thing with my channel is no one knows what's real and what's acting.
Right.
And that's the biggest compliment. They say, I don't know, is he real? Is he insane? I've had some very good things happen to me in my life. Let me tell you what's happened from YouTube. I have a racehorse named after me called ArchieLuxury.
Yeah.
A fan did that. I have had a professional rock video produced. I have met a billionaire. I got paid to meet a billionaire for his birthday in Indonesia. Several 100 million people worth 100 million. That doesn't even count anymore. I've met so many people. I got to tell you, honestly, I've been flown business class. I do a bit of consultancy work, what people should buy investment-wise in watches. I got to tell you, I've had $1,000 whiskey, $200 whiskey. You know, when my birthday came when I was 40, my channel was still young. My parents and family gave me $50 whiskeys. My fans sent me $200 whiskeys.
Wow.
Obviously, my fans are more important than my family now. You know what I mean? I've ditched them all. They can all go. And I got to tell you, seriously, I've really enjoyed my YouTube journey. The thing is, you've always got to be aware with YouTube, it could end tomorrow. Like, I'm scratching at a living, but I think the big secret is if you're doing, like I'm making a full-time living out of it. I think the big secret is don't ever be cocky and think this could last forever. As soon as you think that, you're doomed. You've got to say, look, this could end tomorrow. Like, all that happens is they demonetize your channel. You're no longer earning any money, and you're ficus. Ficus, that's my new F word. Ficus. You're ficus. I'm ficus. You know, that's from, what's his name? You know, that Canadian, Columbine, Bowling for Columbine. Mike Moore. Ficus. He wanted to get the ficus to go for Parliament.
Speaking of
honestly,
that, man,
I tell you honestly. Oh, hang on 1 minute. My coffee's here. Thank you. Just 1 moment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. There we go. I just had a coffee delivery there. That's Uber Eats. I would like to thank Uber Eats for Uber Eat deliveries. I'm available. Uber Eats.
That sounds good. So, yeah, you've got...
I'm just joking. I wasn't actually paid by Uber Eats. I'm just teasing.
Hey, you never know.
What could be available. If you're from Uber Eats and you think that could be a great product placement, contact me at ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com.
There you go.
Uber Eats.
And, you know, like you said, just, you know...
Emu Eats. Emu Eats.
Emu Eats.
Hey, man. I got to tell you, you got to be fun.
Yeah.
And I think, in my case there, you've gone out and leased the Audi A8.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, man, no, seriously, for me, I don't have any, haven't leased a car. I've tried to keep my expenses relatively conservative, okay? Because I always do think that it could end tomorrow and I'd do something else. I would drive for Uber, drive taxis. I would be a fast food server. There's many jobs that I could easily slot back into. My IT career is shite. My IT career is gone. No one will employ me. Just Google my name. I'm toxic poison.
So if it all went away, I mean, you know, outside of YouTube, you got Patreon. Do you do any affiliate like with eBay or Amazon?
Look, I got to be honest with you. I'm pretty lazy as well. I have got Patreon. Patreon, very, 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 that is very good for me. Just between you and me, I make about 100 Australian a year.
That's really good.
Okay, that's about, what's that? 67 American.
Yeah, probably
70
somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay. So my Patreon's about 10,000 of that. My Googles are probably about 60, and I got paid watch reviews, which pays the balance. Now, the other thing is, you got to remember, okay, that's my gross, because every time I jump on a jet plane, guess what, Mr. Taxman? That's a deduction because I'm getting content. See, what you've got to do in your life is, it's not how much money you earn. Like 67,000, to be completely honest with you, for the effort I put in, is peanuts. However, if I've structured my tax affairs, I'm seeing, I want to travel. That's what I want to do. Okay? I want to travel and see, how do I put this without my marital status getting even more stuffed? But I'd like to visit other ladies. I don't mind a little bit of outsourcing. Okay? Okay, let's just put it at that. So, you know, I like to travel to exotic lands and meet new people and have intimate moments. Okay, you can read into whatever you like there. Intimate moments. And I got to tell you, it's all a tax deduction. I bought a camera. I bought a Nikon 750, 100% tax deduction. I do the things like my Patek's on a deduction, because if I claimed my Patek's as a deduction, I'd have to declare the capital profit. You know, you can't have it both ways. I just keep that separate. But I got to be honest with, by the way, if your Mr. Burglar is watching, I have CrimSafe security screens. CrimSafe keeps me safe in hard times. Actually, all my watches, I only have one at home. I've got the other 5 in my bank safe.
I do the same thing. That's the only way
I use the Commonwealth Bank. The Commonwealth Bank, Australia's leading bank with one of the biggest safety deposit box facilities in the Asia Pacific region. The only bank with a double fire rated 3-foot steel door. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but I learned it tonight.
Look, I got to tell you, IrixGuy, seriously, for me, I want to share a quote with you, okay?
Okay.
This is from Audrey Hepburn. How shall I sum up my life? I think I've been particularly lucky. I was in this early. I've done a few businesses I did really well out of. I'm not a multi-millionaire, okay? I'm probably, in Aussie dollars, $1 million. So what's that, 600,000-700,000 US? It's okay for a 48-year-old guy who just makes YouTube videos. I'm okay. I'm comfortable. I'm not super rich. I must admit, I've met a lot of super rich people, and I don't know if super rich money really makes you that happy. I'm actually happy in my own life. I'm actually very happy in my own life. I think the biggest, Oscar Wilde said, the biggest injustices in life is not getting what you want. And the second big injustice is getting everything you want.
Hey, Archie, we got Hybrid Life here. He says the link's not working. Let me shoot it over to him again. And by the way, he found my watch advice, which was a product of your watch advice. So it'll be interesting when he dials in to tell you about. Yeah, I mean, it's a chain, man.
What does he do? What does he do? What sort of channel does he run?
It's the Hybrid Life. Let me forward this to him. We'll get him on here.
Yeah, we'll get him on. Get him on.
Yeah, he's coming in. But what was cool about that, and Hybrid Life, you're in the chat, so you're hearing us right now. I'm re-forwarding you. We're on Skype instead of Uber Conference. So dial into Skype, and I'm re-forwarding it to you.
So you're going to post this on your channel later, aren't you?
Yeah, it'll become a video on the IrixGuy. So feel free to share it, and obviously any of the videos that you're in, I mean, pull out of them, do whatever you want to. I mean, I give you full permission.
Thank you, man. Because what I would do is I would actually upload it to my channel and link it to your channel.
Yeah, that's perfectly
That's
fine.
what I do, man. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I've had a good friendship with you. I've honestly, IrixGuy, I got to tell you honestly, you are a salt of the earth good guy. Me and you are both in it. We were previously in IT fields.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, I've always loved your clean cut, clean speak. I love your southern drawl.
Appreciate it.
And I got to say, you're a really nice guy. Really, really, really honest, nice guy. And there's a lot of ego in YouTube. You meet a lot of people who have massive egos, and I've been burnt. But I got to tell you, Irix guys, the entire time I've known you, you're a really cool guy, and I really happy that I know you.
Well, let's see, there's a, no, that means a lot, man, and I appreciate that. I thought that was a pop-up from Hybrid Life joining Skype.
No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yeah, he's going to
But
join.
I got to say, this YouTube business, it's very hard. You know, I love YouTube. I feel very sad that many things have changed there. I think they're too much censorship is not good. I don't think you should have the Ku Klux Klan on, but I really think too much censorship is bad. And I'm rather, I got to be honest with you. What else is there besides YouTube? Is there anything else? Like Vimeo never really took off.
There is. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my monitor to see if Hybrid Life's in.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't dialed in yet. I'll have to share with you this broadcasting thing offline, but yeah, Vimeo
okay.
hasn't catched on. Vimeo hasn't caught on. You know what I've looked at, and again, that's why I was pointing to this shirt. If you go to Amazon and search for IrixGuy, you'll find these shirts. You need to get into merchandise.
Yeah, look, I did a bit of merchandise, and it sold a little bit, but the problem is those merchandise companies take so much of the profit, you get pennies in the dollar. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing, it's completely hands-off. Like these shirts, for example, you go to Amazon, you can buy them, women's, men's, different colors. They print to ship, and there's no inventory. You don't have, it's totally hands-off. So
no, IrixGuy, you're 100% right. That's why I'm cleaning up the corporate image.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to get one of my big sponsors at the moment is David SW. David SW. If you need a good wristwatch, you don't want to pay brand new prices, the best dealer I recommend is David SW. David SW. David SW. David SW. He's actually been a great supporter of mine.
So what your old ones, and I won't drop the names of the companies, but I know.
No, please feel free to mention them. I never have bad terms with my previous supporters. There was Jewelers on Time.
Yeah.
Kenny Nguyen. He look. It worked for a while. He wanted to then stop the advertising. Hey, I'm not angry at him. Why would I be angry at him? He tried it, right? It brought him customers. He wanted to change a bit. There's nothing, man.
Yeah.
You can never be angry at previous sponsors. He helped me for so many years. In my infancy, he helped me every month. It wasn't a lot of money I was getting from him, but I tell you what, it really helped at the time. So I got Kenny Nguyen. He's a smaller dealer. David SW is much bigger. David SW is probably the #1 seller in America. I'm no bullshit. I'm just telling you honestly.
Yeah.
Kenny Nguyen. I love Kenny Nguyen. I pick it up at the phone. He'll take my call. Kenny Nguyen's a cool guy. I have no animosity. Previous sponsors, man, you guys have what made me successful. I don't begrudge any of you guys.
So, and kind of the reason I was asking that, because a lot of those sponsors, the previous sponsors, you've embedded their ads within your videos. They never asked you to take your old videos down because you have their ads in them, do they?
No. They like that. That's free advertising for them.
Okay, good. Well,
why would you do that?
Well,
that's free advertising.
See, and that's why I've kind of strayed away from that, because I'm obviously approached by a lot of people, and I'm always hesitant to embed their ads within my videos.
I got to be honest with you. If you get the wrong people involved, it does damage your channel. Like, I've been very selective who I do take on. I've had people come to me and I've said no.
Okay. Yeah, and that
I've also get a lot of placements. People give products and I say, you know, this product is really garbage. And I've had a lot of products where I've said this is crap, and that doesn't go down too well.
When it's, you know, and it's,
But what do you want me to say? The whole reason people watch me is because I am a buffoon, and I do, you know, I used to swear a bit and I carry on, but I was honest.
no, you've always been honest. And I mean, all your advice, I mean, there's,
And I also change opinion. I might have an opinion one week, then a couple months later I come back and say, hey, I was wrong. I was an idiot.
yeah,
I did it on Pam. I said I'd never buy a Pam. Then I fell in love with Pam. And you know what? That's life's journey. You don't have rigid. I think life is it's not black and white. It's shades of gray.
there you go.
Sometimes,
You had the submersible.
yeah, that's exactly right. The Pam 24, which I must say I sold it and I lost $1,000. They're very hard to shift.
Yeah, they're not. And like I said, if I didn't haggle like I
I
did
would
on
have got a
this, I mean,
111 or a 112 if I was buying another one.
yeah, and this is the one I'm keeping, the 112, and it's the only Pam I'm going to get.
Yeah, I wouldn't stock up. You should get Rolex. If you want to buy something and stock up, get Rolex, Rolex, Rolex.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I love Breitling. Another brand I love is Breitling, but Breitling is soft and toxic.
Well, and you know what's interesting? You mentioned Breitling. I picked up the last time I was in, and I bought it at an authorized dealer. But I mean, you got to if you see me haggle, you would know why I buy at ADs. I'm within $400 on pre-owned market value of what I paid for that brand new from the AD. I got the Super Ocean Heritage 242 blue ceramic.
I love the Super Ocean Heritage. That is one of my. You've got the Series 2 or the Series 1?
The Series 2 is ceramic with blue.
Yeah, the only thing that annoys me with the Series is it's got the Tudor movement in it.
It does, yeah. The B was it the B20?
It's got the ceramic. I prefer the aluminum. It's supposed to be vintage.
Mm-hmm.
But I know. Look. It's no win. But that watch, I actually had that watch. You know, if I could get back just as a discount diver.
Yeah.
Breitling Super. The 42 is the best size. The 46 is too big. I think the 42, even though, you know, I'm a big guy, 42 is absolutely perfect. They even had, I don't know if you know this, they had a 38. Did you know that?
Well, yeah, I did. I didn't know that. I knew they had a 44 because when I got my...
They had a 38. It was actually in the Series. It wasn't a Series 2, and it was more of a ladies' watch.
Yeah. Yeah, 38.
But it was unisex. It could go, you could swing either way.
38's kind of, you know, and like for me, I can wear a 39, but anything smaller than a 39 is just not good.
Well, it's all relative. Like this Patek I'm wearing here, that's 37, which for Patek, this came out in the mid 2000s. That was considered jumbo size, but it's a dress watch. It's a different genre. Sports watch, I think, you know, 40 mil is a good sort of start. But for Pam, I had a friend who had a 42 mil Pam. It looked too small. I think 44 mil for Pam is what you need.
Yeah, this is 44. I couldn't go, to your point, I couldn't go with a Pam that was, but then my Submariner 114060, 40 millimeter, and it's perfect because it wears kind of larger than the 40, I think.
Yeah, no, I completely get you. But IrixGuy, I want to say, man, you know what I love about your videos? One of my favorite videos is how to take cheap booze onto a cruise. That was so cool. I've never actually been on a cruise, but I want to. Well, this is pre-COVID. Now with COVID, I don't know if I want to do that. The whole cruise industry, I think, is in big trouble. Okay, and I got to tell you, your videos. What I like about your videos is you're very clean cut. You know, you're very honest, nice, very good manners. I love your manners. That's what Americans do well. They're very polite. I think some Americans are nasty, but a lot of Americans are very, very polite, well-mannered people. And that's what I love about you. You're a great ambassador to your country.
Appreciate that.
And that's a huge plus there. I gotta tell you, that's the way it goes. Now, IrixGuy, I gotta shoot off, man. I love you. Thank you for this interview.
Thanks for joining, man.
We'll catch up in the next one.
Definitely, and I've got some hardware stuff I want to shoot over to you, man. That may help with your production stuff.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
See you later.
Thanks for joining. Have a good one. Okay, I'm back, and let's see. That was Archibald Chesterfield III from Australia, and man, Hybrid Life's on here. He said it's not working. Oh, he said the link is not working on his iPad for Skype. So,
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Average bros, garbage watchers. Average browsers, bras, average bras. I like breasts. I like breasts. Average bros, man. Hi guys, I'm ArchieLuxury. I'm the method actor who plays Paul Pluta, Satan DeVille. I play a number of characters on the ArchieLuxury and the ArchieLuxury Corporate and the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I want to talk to you about weight loss. Weight loss. I don't know if you've noticed in the last couple of weeks there, but there's been a steady decline in my weight. And I got to tell you, the ArchieLuxury weight loss program, I've rebooted that thing there more than a bad server with Windows NT on it. Guys, I want to talk to you about weight loss, and I want to be completely honest and serious with you. I've got a new technology, and it's gonna help you lose the pounds. ArchieLuxury, this is the new secret information, Tapeworm 2000. That's correct, Tapeworm 2000. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, new sponsor on the channel, APPSTANTIATE. Help get the most of your engineering and DevOps with APPSTANTIATE. APPSTANTIATE provides on-demand DevOps infrastructure, test automation, and continuous integration as a service with a focus on mentoring and hiring assistants to help engineering teams scale. They are experts in Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and the latest open source utilities to help your company save time and money. Cost reduction in your hosting bills alone will pay for itself. In addition, the team is 100% onshore, New York City-based senior engineers. APPSTANTIATE will help you get most productivity out of your current stack and/or employee headcount. Email hello@appstantiate.com. Please email now hello@appstantiate.com for more information. ArchieLuxury, proudly supporting fantastic businesses. And don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the ArchieLuxury corporate live streaming channel to be updated on all the live shows I do. Live shows!